Flosstube, we're back. My name is Becca and this is Shadow getting her marshmallow treats. And you have reached SamBrie Stitches here on Flosstube. You can also find me on Instagram under SamBrie Stitches as well. Good job. This is Flosstube number 81. And it's kind of weird because it's really been like a month since I've done a regular Flosstube. I've done a whole bunch of special editions in between, but a regular update, it's been a while. Let's see, today is Tuesday, November 10th. It is the Marine Corps birthday. My husband is a retired Marine. He did 20 years active duty. So today is a very special day. He also celebrated his 51st birthday on November 6th, which was pretty awesome. Also, my best friend Anna, who is StitchToolBox on Etsy, also celebrated her birthday on November 6th. So it was a pretty special day. And then you'll be seeing this tomorrow on Wednesday, which is Veterans Day. And also another very special day for us because my husband is a veteran. So I'm recording a day early because weather permitting, we may have plans to go on a hike or something. We'll see. You can hear the rooster. He's very talkative today. But weather permitting, we'll see. It's in between rain right now, so hopefully it holds up for me to record. This might be one of the last ones I'll be able to do outside. But welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all of you. And I hope that the viewers that haven't subscribed yet will enjoy this video and hit the subscribe button. And welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have become like family, and I look forward to, I get in bed every evening at about 11 o'clock. I will try and respond to all of the comments. So that's kind of a nice way to drift off to sleep, basically. So thank you all for that. I'm going to keep glancing at my notes because I want to make sure I cover everything since it's been so long. A little special announcement really quick. I have been posting on Instagram. I posted in the announcement section, but on November 19th at 2:30 Pacific time, I've invited Anna of Stitch Roadie and Quilt Roadies and Audrey, Stitchywitch42, to join me live on my channel to celebrate Friendsgiving. It'll be a lot of fun. The three of us have grown pretty close. You've seen that we've met up a few times at Acorns during this whole, COVID fiasco. And we've grown pretty close, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to have the three of us just sit and stitch, chit chat, answer any questions y'all may have. We'll be doing giveaways, and we're hoping it'll be probably about an hour long. I don't think we're going to go too much longer than that, but you can join us. We're doing it on my channel just because of the software stuff, trying to get it downloaded and figured out. And I think that I have it figured out, so we'll see. We'll find out on the 19th. It should be a lot of fun. I got the idea for this from Jen, Stitching in the Bluegrass, and made by Michelle McGraw. They kind of did a little test live and talked about doing some sort of, live get together to celebrate friendship. And I thought it would be kind of neat if we could just flood, YouTube and Instagram and Facebook even with lives of just a bunch of us Stitchers getting together and chatting and just filling November with friendship and happiness, because that's what's needed right now. So anybody else who's watching this that has that capability to get together a group and do a live fun video for the viewers, join on in. I mean, it'd be great. Just fill up the 3 social media platforms with fun and happiness. So thank you for that idea and for explaining what software that I needed, Jen. Appreciate that. Let's see. I celebrated recently my 1-year Flosstube anniversary, which was pretty awesome. And I also hit 3,500 subscribers, so it was kind of like a nice big celebration. All but one of the live giveaway winners have contacted me, so everything has gone out, and I appreciate that. And thank you to those of you who have donated to the Buy Me a Coffee, or I call it Buy Me Stitchy Kindness, because that really helped with the shipping costs. Shipping has got very, very expensive. And the link is down below. I did have a couple of questions on it. It is not a monthly thing. It's like a one-time donation that you can choose to do whenever you want. And I really do use that to go towards, you know, the shipping cost usually, or to buy things for the giveaways or the gift cards or whatever I do. So I appreciate those of you that have taken the time to do that. Don't feel like you have to do it, but it is not locking you into a monthly subscription or anything like that. It's just a one-time Stitchy donation to me. That's it. All right, let's see what else. So I talked about the birthdays. I'm kind of going in a weird order than what I had in my notes. So if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that Shadow visited the vet the other day, and she had a couple majestic pictures. She has been limping occasionally, and my husband likes to take her on walks and hikes, so I wanted to make sure that she was all right to do so. Right now, they're just treating it as a right rear knee inflammation, and so she's on doggy ibuprofen that she has to take once a day, and yesterday was the first day. Oh my gosh, she is a pain in the behind to get to take pills. We tried to hide the pill in all of her favorite treats. We even bought her a plain hamburger to try to hide it in, and that little turd would get it in her mouth, and she would eat the thing but spit the pill out. We tried everything. So finally I had to be tough, and I had to like pry her mouth open, kind of put it down into her mouth and get her to swallow it. And I didn't want to have to do that because it traumatized me, and I'm sure it probably traumatized her. So today I'm waiting for my husband to get home, and then we're going to tag team her, and I'm sure he can get her to take the pill without any issues because she's a daddy's girl. So, so we'll see. They said give her a couple of weeks of kind of lightweight duty, not any big crazy hikes, and 2 weeks of these pills. And if she continues to limp, it'll be a little bit more serious. They'll have to sedate her and do x-rays and a possible surgery scope of the kneecap. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for all the love for Shadow. So, and that's pretty much it. There was a couple health scares in the family that I don't really want to go into the details of because they would prefer that I don't. But so that was a rough week or so of that, but everything is better now. But other than that, it's been a pretty good, I guess, month since my last update, but you've seen other videos with me in it. So not a whole lot. It's been kind of nice. Oh, my root canal was postponed. It was supposed to be done on my husband's birthday, the 6th. And then they called me and said that the dentist was running like 45 minutes to an hour late, and could I come in later? And I said no, because it's my husband's birthday and I'm not going to ruin it. So we rescheduled it for the morning of our live Celebrate Friendsgiving video. That should be fun. I tell you, the timing on everything is just crazy. All right, I wanted to give some Flosstube shout outs. I see a lot of other Flosstubers doing this, and I know that we should all get better in just talking about Flosstubers that we watch, especially the newer ones. And so that's what I want to do now. And the first one is Alba Stitcher. She has been shouted out quite a few times, and I've watched her videos, and I really enjoy listening to her. I believe she has a Scottish accent. And just sitting there stitching and just listening to her talk is just relaxing in itself. But you know how all of you say that Shadow is basically the show stealer of my videos. Her cat is the show stealer of her videos. Her cat is very gorgeous. So I will put the link down below for her channel as well. The other one is Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitives. She's freaking hilarious. I'm just going to tell you that. And her videos are really long. She does a story time, which I really like because I could just sit and stitch and just listen to her. But the story time's hilarious because she like mispronounces words and she adds in like her own little, you know, her own little comments and stuff like that. So it's really entertaining. And she's a huge enabler because she has an Etsy shop and she shows the charts that she gets in before she lists them on Etsy. So I messaged her and placed an order that's on its way here. And also we've set up an interview too, because I think that'll be really, really entertaining. And I'm looking forward to that. So that interview is coming up. And then the last one is Colleen, and she's Rebel Stitcher on Flosstube as well. She also has a needle minder shop that she has moved to Instagram and Facebook. And I really enjoy her videos that she shows her doggies. And I'm a huge dog person, so I love that. But I also just enjoy watching her videos. They're a little bit on the shorter side, for those of you who like shorter videos. And I also have an interview set up with her as well, so that should be a lot of fun. Oh, and in Bobby's videos, her cat steals the show. Like literally her cat butt steals the video. It's hilarious. Her animals are like her babies, so she doesn't shoo her cat down or anything like that. So a lot of it is like cat fur in the video. So anyways, those three I will link down below. I will also be interviewing them. I would like to set up an interview with Alba Stitcher as well. So we'll see. We'll see on that. I'm ahead right now, which is really good because, you know, Christmas is coming up and that's going to be a crazy time for everybody. So I may take a break on doing the interviews and kind of schedule them ahead of time. All right, I think I talked enough. I wanted to just quickly mention there's a new sampler that everybody is talking about, and I think it's pretty amazing. I'll insert a picture here. It is the 2020 Pandemic Sampler from Sarcygurl, I believe is how you pronounce it on Instagram. And all she asks for this amazing sampler is you donate to a shelter, whether it be a human shelter or a dog shelter, or animal shelter, not dog shelter, but animal shelter. And it just was perfect timing because my oldest daughter is looking into adopting from our local humane society, so it's pretty exciting. So that will be our donation. So thank you so much for the sampler, and you guys can go to her Instagram account, which I will link down below, so that you can also download the sampler. All right, we are 13 minutes in and we are getting to the stitching now. Y'all, I have a lot to show you. I have 4 fully finished pieces. I have 3 finished pieces and only 3 whips, and then a bunch of haul and stitchy kindness. So let's jump on in. The first one that I want to show you is the little pillow that I finished. And this is, I want to say it's an Erica Michaels freebie pattern. And these gobble gobbles were supposed to be over 1, but because I'm an Ada stitcher, this is 18 count fall from BeStitchMe. I just did a back stitch in the orange etoile, so it was shiny. And this was like a super quick stitch. And I just did a little twine bow with some leaves, so it hung down. And I did this, I stuffed it with some, whatever that fluff, I can't think of what it's called right now, stuffing, but also some reptile sand or reptile bedding, so that it kind of had, you know, a little bit of heaviness to it. So that is the front, and then this is the back. Look at that turkey fabric. And then I just did a little piece of felt and a little matching button with some twine tied onto it. Because if you're new to my channel, when I do pillows, I hand sew these because me and my sewing machine are not friends. So I hand sew all these, and then I cut it open somewhere, flip it right side out, and then cover it up with something. So this is the first one. The next one is my Biscornu. I forgot to bring up the chart. I want to say this is by Designs by Lisa, and it's called Turkey Biscornu. And I kind of did my own color choices. The turkeys are 2 different feather colors. The pumpkins are a couple different oranges. And then this is the bottom. And again, these, I was really intimidated to make a Biscornu, and my friends encouraged me, and Tiny Modernist has an amazing tutorial that you need to watch, because these are a lot easier than they look, but I'll tell you that my stitching to stitch them up is horrible. And somebody's walking by, so there's shadow. So that's my second finish. My third finish is this metal barn I got on clearance at Lowe's hardware store, basically. And then this is a hands-on design freebie, thankful, that I did in my own colors. And then I just put, because that's where the corner was that didn't really match up too nicely. And it's just on there with a magnet because it's metal. Oops, that's totally crooked. But, so that's my other finish, and it's on sticky board. And then this is also on 18 count fall. This was just on like a 16 count cream puff from Garibaldi's Needlework was the fabric for this one. Usually I will try and put all the information down below, but I usually do that for my whips. And then my last finish I love. This is a Cherry Hill Stitchery pattern, Grateful. I absolutely love Cherry Hill Stitchery's patterns. I'm obsessed with them, and I probably stitch 1 or 2 a month. It's crazy, so keep them coming. So these are sticky board. They're stuck on sticky board, and I found this at the fabric shop that Melissa and I took a trip to, and I thought the orange matched it really pretty. These were from the Target dollar spot, I believe, and I just put a whole bunch together and glued them to make a little display, and then I made my own little pick to go with it. This board I got off of Etsy, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name, but I will put it down below here and the link, because I got this one, and then I had an acorn one that y'all saw previously finished for my fall piece. But I absolutely love this. I love this piece so much. So I will insert a recording of my little Thanksgiving display. I have a lot more that I want to stitch, but it'll have to be for next year because I'm into Christmas stitching already. So I'll insert that video here. Okay, so here's my little display. Sorry it's dark, but there's these cute little animals. It says Happy Thanksgiving. I think that was from Michael's or Joann's last year. This I got from Goodwill. And then the little turkey candle holders I got from Goodwill. And then that pillow in the middle is from Waxing Moon Designs Autumn Trios. And it's filled with some sawdust, so it's really thin. That I stitched last year. And then this piece y'all saw sits there. These little pumpkins, I don't remember where I got them. Walmart or dollar store. There's my Biscornu. And then this Give Thanks crate was from Hobby Lobby. This is this little turkey gravy holder is a Ray Dunn that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. And this turkey candle I got from Goodwill. And this is my husband's grandma's doily in there. And there's the turkey time pillow that you saw. And then this cool turkey that I got from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two. And this little cute, adorable little girl turkey is from Goodwill. And then you saw this piece as well. This is from Lowe's with the hands-on design freebie on it. And that's just my little Thanksgiving display. Not a whole lot, Hopefully I'll add more to it stitched up next year, but there it is. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a small little display for Thanksgiving, but I'm not one to skip over Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas. So I think the day of Thanksgiving in the evening, I'll probably start putting Christmas up because I work retail. I have to work Black Friday. So I won't have time to really get that out. I'll be too exhausted. On to finishes. My first finish is on an 18 count Ice Queen, I believe it is. It's opalescent from BeStitchMe. And this is a Priscilla and Chelsea Stitching with the Housewives chart that I love. This stitched up pretty quickly. I did change the word because I think this said Mrs. Claus or something. I changed it to sweets because in my house, Mrs. Claus doesn't bake, Mr. Claus does. So I just changed it to sweets because it went along with it. So there's that one. And then another Cherry Hill Stitchery. This, I don't remember the name of this. I think this is a fabric from FionasCraftCottage, but I cannot remember the name of it, but it's 18 count. And then this was the North Pole Cookie Company. And I actually left off, there's a motif that goes in between the gingerbread and the words, but I have a piece that I want to finish this on, so it wouldn't have fit otherwise. But I love this. This is Cherry Hill Stitchery, of course. So cute. And then my last finish was a last minute decision because I stitched like half of it, but it's the perfect spot to stop. And let me just fold the fabric over a little bit. So this is from Al Forest Embroidery, and this is called Silver Hoof. And this is stitched on an 18 count vintage country mocha, and it's the called for DMC. So I just stitched it halfway. Thank you for the suggestions. I totally forgot to add the snow. I was like, I'm done. But I did it like this because I also have a finishing piece in mind that hopefully this will fit on. I'm not 100% sure, but I know stitching the whole piece, it wasn't going to. So, but this is a beautiful, I love this. The Quaker motifs, the log cabin. I just love it. And yes, I did switch the cat to a dog down here. I know that the cat is a big part of the story of Silver Hoof, but we're dog people, so I switched it to a dog. So those are all of my fully finished and finished pieces. I had a lot, a lot going on. Okay, so for my FFOs, I decided to pull out from Blackbird Designs Home for the Holidays. Y'all have seen this Christmas garden. I was missing my samplers big time because I've been trying to do so much stitching. And y'all, I don't have enough room on this table. I want you to see this bag again. This is from Carla. I kept the card in here. But look at this bag that she made me, that this is in. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's Blackbird material. And I mean, it's quilted. It just is gorgeous. And look at, so that's what my Christmas garden lives in, or my Blackbird Designs holiday book. And I'm doing my own colors on this, I believe. I'm not using the called for. Those are the colors. They're really, really pretty. And then this is on 18 count winter white from Seraphim Fabrics. And I got quite a bit done. I've inserted a before picture so that you could see what I've gotten done since the last time. And these little doohickeys that everybody's talking about, these were a gift from Kim Kim is an amazing, amazing lady. We've emailed back and forth a lot. She spoils me rotten. And so part of my stitchy kindness, she sent me a whole bunch to try, which was awesome because I've been wanting to try them. So that is my progress on the Christmas garden. I absolutely love it. The next one, because I was still stitching Halloween, this is a sal that my friend Hallie from Stitchin' Big Things with Hallie, she bought me this pattern and we're selling it together. And this is Thine is the Trick or Treat from Prairie Moon. I absolutely, look at this fabric. This was a gift from Brandy. It's an opalescent cut. It doesn't have a name, but she had sent it with one of my orders as a gift. And I'm also using her cauldron silk to stitch. That is just absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to continue to stitch on this even though it's not Halloween season because I want it done. So yeah, this is her call. I mean, it's just black silk, but it's I think I got 100 yards. So, and then my last whip I just started last night, and this is going to be a quick one. This is Poppy Creations Silent Night Holy Night, and this is stitched in honor of my late grandmother. This was a song that was very special to both of us. I stitched a Silent Night piece last year, which you'll see when I get my decor out, and I have a little section that's just devoted to Silent Night because one, it's my favorite Christmas song, and two, it holds special memories. And then this is where I'm at, so I'm about halfway. And this is on 18 count opalescent night sky. This was originally a custom die from Brandy at BeStitchMe for Search the Sky when I started that sal with Anna, Stitch Roadie. And then the stitching is full cross 2 strands, and then the back stitch is just 1 strand. And I think it's B5200 is what I'm using. It calls for 3865, but I had 5200 right there and I didn't feel like, you know, searching. So, and those are my whips that I have worked on because I had all those finishes and FFOs in that time frame. So Stitchy Kindness, we're gonna move on to Stitchy Kindness, and I have a couple, like I said. Kim, thank you so much. You surprise me with packages in the mail all the time, and I just appreciate it so much. And then Amy, who is Sprinklestein Stitches on Flosstube and Instagram, she messaged me and asked if I wanted this chart from a magazine for my daughter's Jewish pattern collection, and I was like, of course. So she sent me this. Is that not beautiful? So that's going to go to my oldest daughter for her stitching collection. And hopefully she'll get to stitch more once school is done. She's a senior in college right now, so she's super busy. She also she had some fun with different papers and stuff to make like little different floss wraps. So she sent me that. And then this cute little owl charm that she found. So thank you so much, Amy. If y'all haven't checked out her Flosstube channel, it's Sprinklestein Stitches. It'll be linked down below. She is such a sweet woman, and we've messaged back and forth, and I just enjoy talking with her. So, all right, haul from some kind of Etsy, Instagram shops first. I got my second pasty. See, Colleen, Pasty Club. I have one more coming, so that makes 3, and now I have to get a 4th of something when she has such cute stuff, so that I can have an even number. But Underthewoolenwillow on Etsy, you guys have all heard of her. I grabbed up one of the little snowmen that she made. It's so cute. And he smells good too. like cinnamony. When he arrived, it was like cinnamony and vanilla, but so I grabbed up one of him. I have her, she listed a sheep, so I have a little sheep coming. So I got him. He's adorable. And then I follow Stitchinbutton on Instagram, and I saw this. This is one of the quotes from, I don't know if it's considered a country song. I guess it's considered a country song, but I had to get that needle minder. And it says, "Don't worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine." It's just an awesome quote. And then she also sent a needle in here, which was a really nice, cool little surprise. So I will link her down below as well. There's gonna be a lot of links today. A lot of links. And then this one, I blame this on Brenda and Laura. So she sends these like in these little organza cute bags. I just didn't take them out yet, but I ordered 3 floss keeps from Socks for Mum. So the first one is to go with my Land That I Love, which I think I'm going to work on tomorrow, depending on what our plans are, since it's Veterans Day. So there's that one. And there goes Shadow again. Sorry if she sets off your dogs. And then this one is from At First Cock's Crow, which originally I was going to start on Halloween. I don't know if you can see that or not with a little tree. But I didn't start it because I have too many whips. And I just couldn't do it. And then this one, I can't remember what this is from. Oh, from the Hayden sampler, which I have, that eventually I'll start. And there's this one. You see her speed running in the background? She's crazy. She's like super, super friendly and nice, but God forbid you walk by our yard. I don't know. Oh, it's getting dark. Y'all, it's only 2:15 in the afternoon. It's cold and it's getting dark. I have more haul to show you, and then I'm going to wrap it up because I don't want it to start raining on me. So I ordered from Fire Poppies. I usually don't order 16 count, but that's all that they really had that was close to what I usually stitch on. And I wanted to try Jody's fabric. So I got some 16 count blood splatter. So, and Jody's from Steel City Stitchers on Flosstube. So I'm excited to try to find something to stitch on that. And I also, because it couldn't travel alone, I ordered Wicked Fancy from the Primitive Hair. It arrived all wrinkled and crumpled though, which I was so sad. But I think I have a finishing piece that this might fit on, so I grabbed that. And then my fabric haul. So this was October's fabric of the month, and it's Scotsman from BeStitchMe. It reminds me of like a jean blue, like a jean gray blue. I really like it. It's very pretty. And then a couple of Friday Night Fight Nights that I've won that I haven't shown. This is like a purplish brown. These are all 18 count, of course. I really like this one. The neighbor kids are out jumping on the trampoline. This one I really love. This is, and both that was No Name and this is No Name from Fight Night. But I love it. It's really weird because it looks like little veins through it. It's crazy. Do you see that? I'm so glad I grabbed it. It's got like some reddish or pinkish in it, and it's awesome. And I have another order coming from Brandy, of course. Don't forget that I have a discount code for my subscribers for BeStitchMe Fabrics and for the Black Needle Society. It's a 5% code off of a single monthly box, I believe is what it is. And then my fabric of the month from Color and Cotton for October is Corn Husk. And they actually sent me an 18 count. Because most of the time they send 16. So it's a very nice neutral. I really like that one. All right. Now, this I think is mostly, Stash Unloading. I grabbed this book from Stash Unloading. It was a really good price with shipping included. And it's My Heart is True by Blackbird Designs and Nicoletta Ferranto. I'm not very good at pronouncing. So I grabbed that. Another chart for my daughter for her collection. This is Judaic Cross Stitch Sabbath Sampler from Annette Dickin. So that'll go in her collection. And then another, let me take off the sticky notes. She left the sticky notes on here. I got And To All a Good Night from the Prairie Schooler, and these are cardstock. I'm slowly trying to collect the cardstock versions because I'm not a big fan of like the paper versions that they have now, but I mean, I'll take whatever. But and then Sweeping Cobwebs, which is another cardstock. And then y'all probably have seen this from everybody else's floss tubes, but it's been a while since I have done one. That I did attend the Pacific Northwest Stitch Summit hosted by Acorns Threads on Zoom. And they gave us a nice little paper to explain everything. A little charm that goes on our name tag, which I have a name tag. And you get a little charm for like every event that you attend. We got some M&Ms, which obviously I haven't eaten. And then a rock needle minder, which I thought was really cool. And they said it's because most of the people were looking forward to visiting the Pacific Northwest. And since it was canceled because of COVID and we were online, that this was a little piece of the Pacific Northwest. So I thought that was really cool. It was really nice to get to talk with Beth Twist and Paulette Stewart from Plum Street. I mean, we get to hang out with Beth, or we used to get to hang out with Beth when she would come to like the first Thursdays. We'd go to lunch together. One time I even got to sit next to Beth Twist at lunch. So, you know, it's really cool that we get to spend time with a designer, but to get to meet Paulette was really, really neat too. And so for Paulette's chart, sorry for the crinkle, I haven't taken any of this out. I will say that I did send all the linen to Anna Stitch Brody because I don't use the linen, and there were some issues with hers, I believe. But this is the chart from Plum Street Samplers. I want to start this so bad, but I got to clear up some of my whips. It's beautiful. And so we did get the kit, and like I said, there was linen, but not anymore. And then from Beth Twist, Heartstring Samplery, we got this with a little butterfly sticker. This is beautiful. And this is, I think the theme of this was Until We Meet Again. It's beautiful. And so we got all the floss for that. And again, the linen is there. The linen was from Graham Cracker, which is Kitten Stitcher's son. So all that linen was in the kits. And then she also did a tiny little chart for us from My Wish for You. And then beautiful backing fabric and the pin. So that was a really nice retreat, Zoom retreat. And then this I also got off of, can't remember if it was Stash Unloading or eBay, but y'all, unicorn. I'm really going to be sad if this is reprinted because I did pay a little bit more than I probably should have. But I mean, if y'all have watched me for any amount of time, you know these charts are totally me. I'm so excited for the announcement for the new Blackbirds book though, and even though I own a couple of the charts that are in it, I'm still gonna buy it. So excited for it. And then my last bit of haul is I am part of the Floss Club of the month through ThreadsEntwined. And it was all yellows. I think there was one missing that she's going to send. You know, it's out of Trisha's control with the thread shortage right now. So she's doing the best that she can with what comes in. But look at those yellows. This is just like the perfect way. I get 3 of each, 3 classic, 3 gentle arts, and then 3 weeks. But this is just the perfect way to build up your fancy floss. And it's just a fun little extra treat. So that is all my haul. I have hit Goodwill, and I've got finishing pieces and stuff like that, but I've been posting those on Instagram. So I didn't pull all those out, and this was kind of an impromptu, really quick put together video because I didn't know what our plans were. So I didn't pull any of those finishing pieces, but you can watch the videos on Instagram of my finds. My plans are to finish stitching that Silent Night probably tonight. I want to get the Rovaris gingerbread. I think I won this from Stitching with the Sisterlies last year for their giveaway. I want to get this stitched up. I want to try my first strawberry. Work on my sampler. And I have another gingerbread chart coming from Pumpkin Creek Prim from Bobby. That's the little stitcher that I want to get that stitched up because I have a finishing piece for that. So I think my focus this year or this month is to get some gingerbread and Silent Night pieces for my little displays that I do. Get those finished up. So, and then I still have to figure out, I don't know if I'm going to start anything on Christmas. I might do a New Year, New Start. And then my birthday is January 4th. So it's like right there at the beginning of New Year, New Start. So I don't know if I want to do 2 or if I just want to do something on my birthday. So I've got a little time to think about that. But there's so many sales and stuff going on right now that I don't think I'm really going to plan one. But if anybody wants to join in on stitching whatever I decide, that would be awesome. I love stitching with people. So I think that's it. It's about a 40-ish, 45-minute video. So I'm not sure when my next one is going to be because on the 19th we're going to do the live. So you may not see me again until December. Oh, she scared me. Gosh, dang it. All right, sorry. It's not good for my heart. You probably won't see me again until maybe December 2nd. We'll see. We'll see. I might do some impromptus, and of course I'll have the interviews going up on Sundays. I'm really glad that y'all are enjoying it. Actually, I will ask from you guys, if you don't mind, if you give me some suggestions on Flosstubers that you'd like to see interviewed. I have a list, and I know I've done it before, but you know, I have a whole bunch of new subscribers. So any Flosstubers that I have not interviewed that you would like to see, put them in the comments and let me know, and I'll make a list. The worst that I can do is ask. You know, some of them say that, you know, they're not available right now, or they're not ready right now, and I get that. So I'm always looking for Flosstubers. Even new ones, I've done quite a few new ones as well. I just want to get as many Flosstubers out there as possible in these interviews so that y'all have content to watch and new people to watch too. So yeah, I really enjoy them. Anyways, I'm gonna end this before it starts raining on me and my feet are frozen. Luckily, my husband bought me this really cool portable heater, and I am gonna go turn that on, get under a blanket, and edit this video. So until I see y'all again, don't forget about the live on the 19th. I'll be doing a few more update reminders and stuff like that, but put it on your calendar because it's going to be a lot of fun, and have questions prepared for the 3 of us because we're willing to answer questions. So it's going to be a blast. So I hope that you all have an amazing time until I see you again for an update. And until then, happy stitching, everybody.